So let's look at how I've got the bike set up. So off the back, you can see I've got a 2-quart canteen right here. This is actually a bug net. Depending on what happens a little bit later, I may string that up. It's over the picnic table. I've got a bunch of parachute cord that I can do that with. I've got my little fold-up fishing rod. Another canteen. Yes, that is a commercial fire log. I'm not buying $20 worth of wood tonight to sit here by myself. I'm just gonna throw this little log on. It'll last about 3 hours. So come about 7 o'clock or so, I'll throw it on top of the grate and I'll light that bad boy up. Water bottle. That one actually has my coffee mug in it, which already has water. So tonight I'm going to make a hot toddy in it. My camping mat, a cushion. That's my tent, my sleeping bag in here. Over on this side, I've got another water bottle, and then I've got clothes in here. This one on the left, this pannier here on the right rather, has my cooking stuff in it, my food, my battery lights. I've got some safety pins, different band-aids, different size band-aids, a couple of glow sticks if I needed, a triangular bandage if I had to make a sling, and I've got some quick clot, and I have a couple of old style army combat dressings. One thing I don't have in here yet, which I'm going to, is a couple of tourniquets, because I'm just a huge fan of tourniquets and not letting me or somebody else bleed to death. Scuffed the base of my nail just above it, and I just keep hanging it up on stuff and it keeps bleeding. So put a little bandage on that. I've just got Tylenol and ibuprofen, Benadryl, all kinds of little stuff that you might need. All right. So this other side, I'm going to take it all out and then put it back in, but got a pair of crash scissors, very fancy pink ones. Got a lighter, both for my stove and the fire log. Then I've got a bunch of little battery lights. I think I paid $1.49 at Harbor Freight for these. They've got a magnet on them, and well, that one's broken, but it's also got a hook, so I could run a rope here. I've got a bunch of parachute cord I always keep with me. I could run a parachute cord and I could hang them up for lighting. This is worth its weight in gold. This is a Thermacell mosquito repellent. Great mosquitoes, black flies, but it's got a little pad and it heats up. It's got a little butane type cartridge. When I stop moving around and it gets time to kind of sit for the night, this bad boy is going to get lit up right here in the middle of the picnic table. I have 2 of these. I love them. And then I have some zip ties and the pouch, waterproof pouch for this. All right, I have a Ziploc bag with 4 different rolls of 550 parachute cord. Because of that mosquito netting that I have, that thing's big enough that I could include this whole picnic table if I wanted, and I just need to tie it off to a couple of trees. And it goes over. It's made to go over a bed, and it works really well. You know, like my truck camper on the overhang, I put it underneath, and I'll just sit in there. I can be out of the rain and then out of the bugs. So I don't know whether we'll use it tonight or not. Paper towels. This is a couple of Ziploc bags. It's got drink mix. It's got 2 tea bags for my drink du jour later after the sun goes down. I'm gonna make myself a hot toddy. And I've got 2 oatmeal packets for the morning, instant oatmeal. Low sugar. There's only 4 grams of sugar in it. That's great. Then Snacky Poos, Port City pretzel. I wish I had an affiliation with these people. I'd weigh 900 pounds of. These are Tasty Ranch Dill pretzel sticks. Oh my God, they're good. um, Boy Scout tin, Boy Scout type tin. So you open it up, you've got a handle, got a plate, a little bowl if you wanted. I probably won't use this, I just left it in there, but I can fry with that. I will probably heat up my steak and potatoes that I brought for dinner with this. So there's that. Somewheres at my house, I have an old Army mess kit, which I prefer to this because it's stronger. It's got more, substance to it. I prefer it, but I couldn't find it. I looked everywhere. Well, obviously not everywhere. I looked one place less than everywhere. If I'd looked everywhere, I'd have found it. So here's my little Boy Scout tin. That's the second thermocell. I brought two to be safe. I can put one on each side of me. The magic ingredient for my hot toddy later. So one of my water bottles has water in it. That has the 2 tea bags. That water bottle also has sweetener already in it. Normally I use honey. I put a little Splenda in it. And this has some just good old-fashioned Jack Daniel's No. 7. Spare batteries for all the lights that I have, because I have 2 more lights. These are great. I bought these at Harbor Freight. Open them up, provide lots of light. They use AA's. I have a couple of these that are solar powered. They're not charged up, so I didn't bring those. Those. I have another light, which has a hook and a magnet, and this thing is super bright. Again, another Harbor Freight tool. Second lighter, I wasn't sure if I packed it away, so that's why I put the other one in there. A little Ozark Trail fork. Oh, baby. Fork and spoon. When you open those up, they separate. So you can have a fork, you can have your spoon. This side has a knife blade as well, which I spent some time on. Ooh, damn. I spent some time on last night sharpening. And then this one has a corkscrew, in case you bring a bottle of wine with you in the woods. And then a bottle opener and a can opener. So just a super cheap little Ozark Trail thing. I don't remember how much I paid for it, like 6 or 8 years ago. But it wasn't much at Walmart. So I got that. Then I have a bigger spoon just for stirring. I'll probably use it to eat as well, but I have both. And then my dinner. I didn't do anything fancy. I didn't want a dehydrated meal though. Campbell's Chunky, steak and potato. So I got protein, I got some carbohydrates, and it's bulk. I'm not gonna have to worry about emptying quick, like Chinese food kind of thing. Now, this is my cook setup. It fits in here. It's a cup, a GSI Outdoors cup that I can cook in. I can drink out of, whatever I want to do. And in there is this little Jetboil Jet Power pack, gas tank, and then this is an Obsessed Outdoors. It's just generic. 100 different companies make the same exact thing. One company makes it, 100 people market it. Just spins around, so you can put your cup on top of it, and then this screws into your tank. These are only like 12 bucks. Unbelievable. It doesn't matter what company makes them, they're about 12 bucks, whether it's Amazon or Walmart. When it comes time for dinner, I'll show you how that thing lights up. So I've got that. Put this stuff back in here for now. So kind of got a clean campsite. I'm not a big fan of having stuff spread all over the campsite, I like to keep stuff clean, and also if I had to, I can pack up and go. I'm going to put this lighter though with this camp log, because I've got the other lighter for the stove. And I can almost sit down and relax. I'm going to leave these out because I will be using these, I think, shortly. And one of these, the one with the hook, I'm going to put here inside my tent. The other thing I have, where is it? Oh, they're in here. Underneath my zip ties and my rain case, I've got two different headlamps. Great saying, 2 is 1, 1 is none. Yeah, I got spare batteries, but what if the bulb dies? What if I drop it and I step on it, right? So I've got 2 headlamps. And then in my little fanny pack that I wear when I'm on the motorcycle, I keep my wallet and some medicine, my inhaler, and maybe something of a defensive nature. I also have a little flashlight that now that I'm off the bike, I'm going to put back in my pocket. I always have a little flashlight with me. Alright, so there's that. This down here. Alright. Mix my coffee for the morning. I really don't mind instant coffee. I'm not a coffee connoisseur. I'm not a coffee snob. Typically in the morning. So December of 2016, I had gastric bypass surgery. I used to weigh quite a bit more than 300 pounds, 325, and now I don't. But since then, every morning my breakfast consists of a coffee. It's actually 2 coffees in 1 cup, and protein powder, 20 grams of protein. And it was recommended by my surgical group that I start the day with a protein shake. So that way I know I am getting enough protein for the day. I'm not starting out behind the curve at 3 o'clock going, oh crap, all I've eaten is carbohydrates. So I do that. And I make it coffee because, that's a morning drink for people, right? I have to be careful of the caffeine though, because I'm at risk for ulcers because of the gastric bypass. Uh-oh, got people coming. No!